Go ahead.
Hey Kirk, Elliot Clough, Hawkeye Insider. Are you happy with the downfield passing game right now? And I guess how do you get that to maybe click and be a threat to opposing defenses, maybe more consistent?
Well, I mean, we're working on that. We're working on everything right now. And, yeah, I mean, we're 1-1 right now, so not happy with a lot of things. And, it's just kind of the nature of the beast. Scored 13 points. We'd have to do better moving forward. But, they're a good defensive football team, too, so there's a lot of things you got to factor in there. Thought we made some improvements on Saturday. We grew from week 1 in the passing game. It was not good the week 1 when we talked about that a week ago. So, we'll just keep pushing forward and continue to grow. And two things going on there. I think, our players get more comfortable as we move forward. Then also we learn more. It's one key takeaway, I think, anytime you look early in the season as a staff, if we're not learning about the current group of players that we have. And you learn through camp, you learn every day, you learn, going back to January. But getting in game competition, you learn a little bit more about what's good and what's not so good. And it's a process, and it's been that way as long as I've been coaching. So that's kind of what we're going through right now.
Tyler Tashman with the Des Moines Register. I know we've talked a lot about just Mark's play in general, but there was a handful of drops against Iowa State. I mean, what are you seeing in terms of receiving game, tight end? Like, what's your evaluation of kind of how they're playing on the other end of things of Mark?
Yeah, and Saturday's a good illustration, and you just brought up a good point. Like, there were a lot of things going on. It wasn't one player necessarily, and there were a lot of things I saw that were maybe a little bit uncharacteristic. I don't know if it was the step up in terms of atmosphere, competition, all those types of things. It's a little tougher challenge than being at home in a game that's fairly comfortable. So, but there were a lot of things. I mean, Mark dropped a shotgun snap, and that probably killed us on a third down attempt. We had a chance to have it open and hit it, and just a simple routine thing there. So all those little things really add up. Throw special teams in there too. That's normally a strength for us, and it really didn't do much to help us in the game the other day. So, the combination of all those things, they all go together, and drop balls are going to help, deter an offense's progression, and that's not a good thing. Just a little, basic execution, and that's usually what the game comes down to, especially in games like that where you have two competitive teams, and flip it over and list some things on the other side of the ball too. But you just got to keep pushing forward.
Tom Kicker, Hawkeye Report. Twofold question, kind of nature of Addison's injury, and DJ Voname is going to have to, I think, step into a larger role. Maybe Thomas Meyer. He traveled with you guys. Can you tell us about both those guys?
Yeah, I'll start with those guys. They both have done a good job. We've gotten a much shorter glimpse at Thomas, obviously, because we only know him from August on, basically. He trained here in June and July, but football-wise, saw him starting at the start of August here, late July, I guess, technically. And then DJ's a guy that we've just seen take step after step after step. He's a converted player, as an playing tight end. That's what we projected him as. And, the one question, especially, he's a former quarterback, is he going to block? How will he block? He's done a really good job there, and he's changed his body on top of it. So, he's a guy we really feel good about. And now, due to injury, he's going to be pressed into further. His role would grow a little bit, and that's good. That's fine. He'll handle it well. He's done a really nice job. Not only on offensively, but special teams, this segment here. So that's good. And Thomas will continue to grow. We'll throw more at him right now, too. And then Addie, unfortunately, has got a Achilles injury. So, they repaired that yesterday, and, on the road to recovery.